Alright. Okay, well, the first time, I just put in whatever words I liked. The next time, whatever words I liked happened to please Sayori. And the next time, I put in scary words, and it happened to please Yuri. So, if I'm being all, equal and not biased here, I think I should be choosing cute words to appeal to Natsuki, especially because she thinks my poems so far have sucked. So let's try kawaii. I don't know. What words does she like? Hop? Parfait, maybe? Dang. Poof! Doki Doki! Love! Straightforward, right? She likes straightforward. Actually, Doki Doki is not straightforward. Nature! Candy! Sweet! Milk! Party! Bliss! Papa! Puppy! Oh, there was marshmallow there too, but I didn't pick it. Rainbows! Strawberries! Rain cloud, yeah. It's a little bit negative, but sometimes Natsuki's poems are like that too. Rose. Things with no double meaning. Things that are concrete, maybe. Chocolate. Kitty. I have puppy and kitty, I think. Flower. Beauty? Special? Well, there you go. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school, where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Cravings, Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Oh, Ika? Ika is squid. Monika! That's not how you say my name at all. Yeah, if you try to cut her name up in Japanese, I guess it would be Monika and not Monika. This visual novel is not a translation, right? It's natively in English. There's a few things that have been tipping me off. Like when Natsuki and Yuri talk, in the little name tag area, it says Nat and Yuri, but then same issue here with Natsuki's name. You wouldn't put N-A-T for Natsuki, you would probably put Na or Natsu if you split it according to the Japanese. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? But even though it's natively English, it's definitely rooted in Japanese culture. If there was any doubt about that at all, because some of the lines they feel like they're translated from Japanese, but it's probably because whoever wrote it has watched too much anime. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Well, yeah, because you're gonna be my future girlfriend. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Aw, I like that about Sayori too, because a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people, when they're sad or whatever, they like attention from other people, so they're all like, I'm really sad right now, wah, 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 pay attention to me. But Sayori's like, oh no, just ignore me and go back to do your own thing. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Welonz, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Welonz. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Welonz. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Welonz, and stupid. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's kind of impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Did you read last night? But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. Yeah, it's not that Yuri is not a nice girl, but like personally, I feel like... Because I can be that way sometimes too, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for someone to be interested in her and for her to like reciprocate that interest, it feels like it has to be a long, patient process because she's pretty timid. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So, it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves, like you. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Oh, Yuri! Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been just friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. You're giving her the wrong impression if you don't like her, okay? Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Welonz, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Come on, Yuri, that's not the focus of the conversation here. We're trying to cheer Sayori up. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, and stupid. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Yeah, no, you're stupid. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. No, it's a compliment! Say it's a compliment! Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. I hope Monika comes back soon. Oh, there we go. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. No. I want to talk to Monika about it, but I also want to impress Natsuki with my poem today, so let's see. Finally! Yes! Huh? This one! It's good! I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright! Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know? Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Everyone here is in their teens, right? So Natsuki, if she's... Was she like a first-year student? I forgot. First-year high school. What? They have middle school, right? So she would be like... What, 15? 15? 14? Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh, there's some rhyming across stanzas here. Go and glow, I guess. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's have your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Shine, mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh, what does that mean? I'll be your beach. A beach. Is that something that's protective? Something that, Yeah, something protective that washes your worries away. The way it kind of repeats reminds me more of a song. You'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Stepping on shells or glass. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, that's something I wonder about for music too. Do people come up with the instrumental first or the words first? Cause how does it all come together so nicely? It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Oh. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. So did Natsuki or Yuri also write about a beach? I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Welonz. Not her kinda poem. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. Oh, she even found a way to turn it into her fault, even though she's the one who just doesn't like my poem. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki, with Sayori. It's obvious now why no one has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. That's basically saying it's horrible. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. It's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Huh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking, but I didn't read your poem yet. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully, she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Oh, I didn't get to read her poem. Oh well. Monika! How's Sayori doing? Hi, Welonz. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. She likes everything. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. Oh, okay. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I was trying to make a poem that Natsuki would like, and she did like it, but I didn't know that Sayori would like it more. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? You seem to be undateable though. You're not unapproachable, you're very friendly, but I don't know why I can't impress you. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star, glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Feel like this is kind of sad again. No meaning, no purpose to anything. It's definitely not as creepy as the other poems Monika has had. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I wonder. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Novels, fiction, books, stories, they're all things for escapism. Yeah, so I guess that's why. Well, wouldn't you want to write about happy things in that case then, to make yourself happier? Well, that argument could go both ways. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Monika's probably not the type to make mistakes like that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She always makes it sound like a radio broadcast. Hey Sayori, are you feeling better? She didn't tell me anything! Monika didn't tell me anything! About Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Welonz. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? You can nap on my... Yeah, you can nap on me. No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Welonz. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Even though Natsuki liked it too. Why? What? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh. The way the music stopped just now really freaked me out, cause I still have it in the back of my mind that there's some disturbing stuff going on here. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop right now, and that complete cut in music scared me so much just now. My heart. Oh. Okay. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know that you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Welonz. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Why do you sound sad about it? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Easier for what? Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Welonz. It's just a little rain cloud. Wait, isn't this such an abnormal reaction? She likes me. I like her. Why isn't she happy about it? This is weird. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Hey, what? Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.